So next we are going to see is about Bernoulli's theorem. Okay, so this is a very important question, Bernoulli's theorem, and also we are going to see with the applications here. So Daniel Bernoulli developed a relation between the flow of the liquid through the pipe of varying cross section. So he proposed a theorem for a streamlined flow, and it is based on the law of conservation of energy. So if we see with the statement of this Bernoulli's theorem, it states that according to Bernoulli's theorem, the sum of, okay, so what we are going to sum is pressure, kinetic as well as a potential energy. So all this energy, if you are going to add, that is the sum per unit mass, then we have to consider a liquid. What liquid it is? Incompressible, non-viscous fluid. Okay, then that all is said to be constant. Okay, so sum of pressure, kinetic and the potential energy per unit mass is a constant. So these are the formulas for pressure, kinetic and potential energy per unit mass, which we have seen already, is it not? So P by rho plus half V square plus GH is equal to constant. So this is known as a Bernoulli's equation. Okay, so what is the Bernoulli's equation is P by rho plus half V square plus GH is equal to constant. Yes, for this proof we are considering the pipe like this way, such that it differs in the area A1 and A2. So when you see the value of A1 and A2 here, which is larger? A1 is larger, is not? So we can write A1 is greater than A2. And see the height, so this is of height h1 and h2. Same way, when you see the height here, which is greater in this, h1 is greater. Okay, so this is a pipe AB which has the areas A1 and A2 and which are placed at a heights h1 and h2. And also you have to know this, okay, A1 is greater than A2 and h1 is greater than h2. Okay, next is, so consider a flow of liquid which is through a pipe AB and V be the volume, and it has a area A and it moves with the time T, and the volume of the liquid B is at the same time. So we can say that both the volumes are equal, and so let A, VA and PA be the area, velocity and the pressure of the liquid at the point A. Okay, so A is what? The area, V is what? Velocity, P is the pressure for the point A. Same way when you are considering for the point B, that can be written as AB, VB and P of B for the point B. Okay, first find out with the formula for force. Force is equal to what? Pressure into area. So P into A. These formulas are all very important. Only if you know with this basic concepts, you'll be able to write with all this. Okay. Next, distance. Okay. For finding out with the distance, we are taking the formula for velocity. Velocity is equal to what? Distance by time taken. And so distance is equal to velocity into time taken. So velocity is VA into this T. Next, this force into distance, that can be written as what? Work done. So work done is equal to FA into D. So multiplying these two terms, we get PA, AA, VA into T. So we have found the value of the work done here. So this AA, VA into T, that can be written as this velocity into distance is written as what? Sorry, velocity into time taken is distance, and already we know area into the distance, that is equal to what? Volume. And so this we are going to write as volume, so we get the value as PA into V. So this gives your pressure energy. Okay, so pressure energy is equal to what? PA into V. Next is we are going to find the pressure energy per unit mass and unit volume. So pressure energy per unit volume, so divided by V. Now V get cancelled, so we get only with PA. Divided by volume, and we are bringing this V down. So mass by volume, that can be written as density. Now taking with the value of pressure energy alone, pressure energy is what? P into V. Yes. Now in this multiply and divide by the mass. Okay. Now and this velocity divided by this mass, that can be written as, because what is the formula for density? Density is equal to mass divided by volume. And what term we have here is V divided by M. Yes, so the reverse of this. So if you take the inverse of this, we get 1 by rho. So this V divided by M is written as 1 divided by rho. So it is M PA divided by rho. Next is the potential energy. General formula for potential energy is what? M G into H. Next, for kinetic energy formula is what? Half m into v square. Now the total energy, so we are going to add all the three: pressure energy, kinetic energy, and the potential energy. Pressure energy, okay, kinetic energy, as well as a potential energy. Yes, so this is for the object A. Yes, so next is we are going to find for the point B, okay, considering AA, VA, and PB to be the area, velocity, and the pressure. Then EB is equal to what? So the same formula, but we are writing it as B in all the terms. Okay. And from law of conservation of energy, what is law of conservation of energy? Is energies are equal, and so we can write EA, which is equal to what? E into B. Yes. So equating the value of this E on both the sides, so we get m PA divided by rho plus half mv square plus this is all of term A and this is all of term B. Okay, now divide throughout by the term m. Okay, so dividing throughout by m, so the value of m get cancelled on this fully. Yes, so we get P by rho half V square and G, and same way here also this term. Yes, and these are of same terms, and so we can write this to be constant. So removing the value of A and B in this, so we get P by rho, yes, is equal to constant. Now same way in this equation, divide throughout by the term G. Okay, so when you are dividing throughout by G, we get P by rho G. Yes. Then half V square by G plus G and G get cancelled, and so we get just H alone. Yes. So this term which says you about the Bernoulli's theorem. Yes, so this is the equation which we saw in the first, P by rho G plus half V square by G plus H is equal to constant. Hence, Bernoulli's theorem is being proved here. And the last condition is if you consider the pipe, so we are considering the pipe in this way, is not? And so we have the height here because this is of varying height, and so we have the height. Suppose if we consider the pipe to be of this level, then there is no height difference in this, and so h will be considered as 0. So we get only with this term. Okay, so that will be in the last one. So if we consider the height h to be equal to 0, then we have P by rho G plus half V square is equal to constant. Yes, clear. So the conservation of energy, which is true until there is no loss due to friction. So if there is no loss due to friction, conservation of energy will be there. Okay, so this arises due to the fact that in the liquid flow, the layers flowing in the different velocities, it have the different friction. This loss in the energy converted into heat energy. So this loss is converted as a heat energy, and this is strictly followed only for zero viscosity and non-viscous liquid. Clear? So this is about the Bernoulli's theorem.